Hey guys, what's going on? JPB Duel here, and today I'll be showing you some of the basic combos that you can do using the Prank Kids deck. Now mind you, in an actual dueling match, more often than not, your opponent probably will have a negation or an interruption in their hand that could disrupt these combos, in which case you have to mix and match several of these combos if you have the right cards in your hands to do them and carry on with your gameplay. Now, that said, this is the deck that I'm using right now. You guys can copy it. I'll put a deck profile in the video description itself. And without further ado, let's get on with the video. Okay, so for the first segment, I'll show you what to do when you start off with two different named Prank Kids card in your hand. So first off, I use the effect of Prank Kids placed to search for a different Prank Kid than the one that I currently have in my hand. In this case, it's going to be Rocksies. So I normal summon Dropsies, link it off into Meow Meow, and then I'm going to trigger the effect of Dropsies in my graveyard to special summon Fansies. Now, really important here, guys, if you can, please special summon Fansies as your second special summon, because what it does is its effect sends a card to the graveyard, which is going to be your Pandemonium. So in case your Doodle Doo's effect gets Ash Blossom, you can still go on with your combo by tributing the Doodle Doo and getting the Pandemonium back out from your graveyard. Okay, so here I chain link my Fansies in the graveyard as chain link 1, Doodle Doo as chain link 2. So in case Ash Blossom play comes here, your Fansies doesn't get negated and you just stop the combo right here. So Doodle Doo's effect, I take out a Pandemonium from my deck. Fansies effect, I throw away a Prank Kids Prank and special summon out Lampsies. Now here, really important, if you have, say, Fansies in your hand, or not Fansies, Lampsies in your hand, then you want to summon out Rocksies right here. Because if you do the Pandemonium Fusion Summon right now, and you have Lampsies in your hand and on your field, this whole combo will just be in an awkward situation because you're going to end up with just one Prank Kids card on your field instead of the two, because you already used the effect of Lampsies. So now I fusion summon my Rocket Ride with Rocksies and Lampsies, and since I haven't used the effect of either Rocksies or Lampsies, I'm going to get two special summons out. And then you want to chain link your Rocket Ride as chain link 3, so in case your opponent Ash Blossoms you, it's going to get Ash Blossom from the Rocket Ride and your combo stays intact. And then Rocksies is going to make me banish a card, so I'm going to banish one, draw a card, and then special summon out two Prank Kids. Now here, you special summon Bow Wow Bark using the two Prank Kids card you summoned. So you go into Bow Wow Bark. Also another point, guys, when you do this combo, make sure the space under Doodle Doo stays open. Otherwise, you won't be able to link summon your Bow Wow Bark. Because the linking effect right here, the little arrow, the linking effect, that's the only spot you can special summon a different link monster. Now you link off your Bow Wow Bark and Doodle Doo into your boss monster, Rip Roaring Rooster. So Rip Roaring Rooster comes out, and then you activate the effect of Rocket Ride, which will get out your Bow Wow Bark and Doodle Doo. And now you use the effect of Doodle Doo and take out one Pandemonium and one piece of your Battle Butler, which in this case, it's gonna be Fansies, I believe. Yep, Fansies. So you can take out any card you want. It can be Fansies, it can be Dropsies, it can be Lampsies, doesn't matter. Just one combo piece has to be in your hand. Now I set my Skill Drain and my Pandemonium. So basically with this combo, your end phase board is going to be your Roaring Rooster, your Bow Wow Bark, and your Pandemonium set on your board. So now it's going to be my opponent's turn. He's going to do his thing, so I'm just going to tribute my Bow Wow Bark, get my two other Prank Kids out. The one's different from the one that I originally had in my hand for the Battle Butler. and then opponent's gonna do some things, and then I'm just gonna link my pandemonium to the thing that he did and just summon out my battle butler. So my battle butler comes out, and then his effect goes off. It basically banishes one of my cards, and then you just use the effect of your prank kids in the graveyard to summon out 3 different prank kids onto your field. Then I chain link my prank kids place effect to this so it doesn't get ash blossomed again, chain blocking. So yeah, just get your different prank kids out, and this is your whole combo. Alright guys, for this segment I'll show you how to combo when you start off with only one prank kids card in your hand. So what you do is you summon out your prank kids card, you link it off into Meow Meow. So in this case it was Rocksies, so it's gonna make me banish one card, draw one card, and I go into Fansies. Again, really important second special summon to be Fansies for the effect of discarding, or not discarding, send it to grave one pandemonium to avoid getting ash blossomed. So chain link into Doodle Doo, just your standard combo, chain link 1, Fansies, chain link 2, Doodle Doo. So important thing to know, when you start off with one card, the thing you want in your hand right now with the effect of Doodle Doo is Prank Kids Prank. So I'm gonna take one Prank Kids Prank out, and then with Fancy's effect I'm gonna throw away a Pandemonium, and then special summon out my Dropsies. Over here you activate the effect of your Prank Kids Prank. It's not gonna do anything right now. Then you tribute your Doodle Doo, send to the graveyard, and take out Pandemonium and one of the Prank Kids card that you send into your graveyard. Doesn't matter what color, what name. I picked Fansies. Now over here what you do is you activate the effect of Prank Kids Prank, and then discard your Fansies or whatever card you used or whatever card you got when you tributed your Doodle Doo. You get a token and you use those 2 cards to summon out another Doodle Doo. You do this because you still haven't gotten all 3 of the prank kids names to the graveyard that you need to summon your battle butler into your next turn. So you need to special summon another Doodle Doo, which will activate the effect of Dropsies and summon Lampsies, and you link those off to special summon Bow Wow Bark. This will proc the effect of Lampsies in the graveyard, and you use it to summon out one of the pieces needed to special summon your butler. Then you set your Pandemonium, and this is what your end board would look like with just one prank kid card combo. Alright, so this is the totally awesome combo. All you need in hand is one prank kid's card and one Polymerization. So I activate the effect of Terraforming, get my prank kid's plays in hand, activate prank kid's plays, search for a prank kid's card. Doesn't matter, could be anyone you want. I pick Dropsies, summon Dropsies, link off into Meow Meow. Just your basic standard combo. Activate the effect of Dropsies in graveyard, summon Fansies, link off Fansies and Meow Meow into Doodle Doo. Activate the effect of Fansies in graveyard, chain link Doodle Doo as 2. And then on this Doodle Doo search, what you want is Prank Kids Pranks. So I get Prank Kids Pranks, and then throw out Prank Kids Pandemonium, summon out Lampsies. Now over here you tribute your Doodle Doo and get the Prank Kids Pandemonium and one of the named Prank Kids card in your graveyard. Now you activate Polymerization. You use your Lampsies and the one card you picked up from your grave, and then summon out your Rocket Ride. After this, you can use the effect of Lampsies, chain block with Rocket Ride, and then summon out your Rocksies. Now you tribute the Rocket Ride, and since you're planning to summon Totally Awesome, you need to have one Dropsies on the field off of this tribute. So you take out one Dropsies and one other prank kit, doesn't matter, it could be anyone. And then you summon your Bow Wow Bark using the cards except for Dropsies. It'll activate the effect of Rocksies in graveyard, you banish one card, draw one card, and you special summon out another Dropsies. Now with this, you can summon your XYZ summon your Totally Awesome. And then you activate your prank kids, set your pandemonium, and pass your turn. This is your end game board. After activating pandemonium, you could take the 3 cards back, and with this, any spell, trap, or monster effect your opponent activates, you can use Totally Awesome to negate the effect, and then throw Totally Awesome into the graveyard. Activate Totally Awesome's effect, take control of the opponent's card that you negated, and then activate Totally Awesome's effect again, and then select the Dropsies and return the Dropsies back to your hand. So you have one Dropsies, and if you played right, you should attribute your Bow Wow Bark at the start of the turn. So you have Rocksies, not Rocksies, Fansies, Dropsies, and Lampsies in your hand, which you can use to fusion summon your Battle Butler the next turn. And that's how this combo is played out. Okay, so for this combo, you need 2 different named Prank Kids cards in your hand with a Pandemonium. Now with this combo, you can eliminate the threat of the first Ash Blossom on your first combo piece, which would effectively end your combo, as I will show you right now. So you start off with Pandemonium, you summon Prank Kids Rocket Ride, and then you use the effects of the Prank Kids in your graveyard and chain Rocket Ride as Chain Link 3. This will eliminate the threat of Ash Blossom, because if the Ash Blossom you right now, it's just going to cancel Rocket Ride and you can still go through with your play. Now with this combo, if you don't have Ash Blossom or Called by the Grave and your opponent maxes you, they're going to have a guaranteed 2-card draw. And you will be too far into your combo to stop right here and to just pass the turn over to your opponent. So be very careful when you're using this combo. Also, your opponent can have both Ash Blossom and Called by the Grave. So if you Ash Blossom their maxi and they Called by the Grave your Ash Blossom, their maxi will still go through and it's going to be a really annoying thing. So be very, very selective when you're using this combo. So that's it. You resolve the effect, you just banish a card, get a card, you special summon the 2 different prank hits from your deck, and then you go into your normal combo, which is you link one off to get your Meow Meow. If the opponent Ash Blossoms you right here, it wouldn't matter because you still have another prank kit on your field to go through with your combo. Then you use the effect, you throw away a Pandemonium, you special summon out whatever prank kids you want because you already have all the prank kids on the field to use their effects. Then you link the other prank kids, the one that you didn't use the effect of for Doodle Doo, use the prank kids effect in the graveyard, chain link Doodle Doo 2, and with the Doodle Doo, what you want is a prank kids pranks. Then you activate the effect of the prank kids in the graveyard, special summon one more, and then you link off those 2 for Bow Wow Bark. Again, please leave this spot open, or this spot, other spot, whatever spot you put your Doodle Doo on, leave the spot under it open, otherwise you won't be able to link summon your Doodle Doo. Now you link off those 2 to summon your Rip Roaring Rooster. Then you use the effect of Rocket Ride, tribute itself, then you take out your Bow Wow Bark and Doodle Doo. Now here you tribute your Doodle Doo, and you get back your prank kits, pandemonium, and one of the combo pieces for your battle butler. Then you activate your prank kits pranks, set down your prank kits pandemonium, and then at the end of the turn you will use your prank kits pranks to get your doodle doo, rocket ride, and one of the prank kits that you use twice. So in my case, I used 2 copies of Dropsies, so I put 1 Dropsies back. So in my graveyard right now, if you see, I have 1 copy of Dropsies, 1 copy of Lampsies, 1 Meow Meow, 1 Fansies, 1 Rocksies, and 1 Pandemonium. So if you use 2 of say Fansies, at this turn what you want is to take 1 Fansies out and keep 1 Fansies in. And this is effectively the board you want to see at the end of your turn. Alright, so for this combo, you can summon out Totally Awesome. All you need are 2 different prank kit named cards. One of them has to be specifically Dropsies and 1 Polymerization. Okay, so what you do is you start off with Polymerization, use your 2 different prank kits cards, one of which has to be Dropsies, and you fusion summon Rocket Ride. Then activate the effect of Dropsies and the prank kits in the grave, and chain link to Rocket Ride. So this combo specifically stops the threat of Ash Blossom on the first turn, which could just end your combo right there. But with this combo, again, as I stated earlier, you need to have Ash Blossom or Called by the Grave in your hand to stop the opponent from maxing you, as it will guarantee them a 2 card draw and you will be too deep into your combo to stop and pass the turn, which will give them a lot of cards in their hands. So just keep that in mind and use this combo in certain circumstances. Now, you resolve the effect, use the prank kids and the graveyard's effects, and you summon out 2 different cards and then you start with your normal combo. You link off 1 into Meow Meow, you activate the effect in the graveyard, throw a Pandemonium, and here you special summon out Dropsies. It has to be Dropsies right here. Then you link off the other prank kit on your field and Meow Meow to summon out Doodle Doo, activate the prank kit's effect in the grave, chain link Doodle Doo 2, again chain blocking your Ash Blossoms. Then with the Doodle Doo you search for prank kit's pranks. Now, and with the special summon you again summon out Dropsies. Here you can Xyz summon your Totally Awesome with 2 Dropsies. And there you have your Totally Awesome. Then you activate the effect of Rocket Ride, tribute itself, and take out 2 prank kits cards in your graveyard. Doesn't matter, could be anyone. I picked Lampsies and Fansies. Then link those 2 off into Bow Wow Bark. Once again, you have to leave this spot under your Doodle Doo open, otherwise you won't be able to summon your Bow Wow Barks since it's a link summon. Then you activate the effect of Doodle Doo, take out 1 Pandemonium and one of the pieces for your Battle Butler, and that's the whole combo. Then you set your Pandemonium, activate your Prank Kids Pranks, and end your turn. And with the Prank Kids effect, you take out a Doodle Doo, a Prank Kids Rocksies, and your Prank Kids Rockets. You have to leave your combo pieces for the Battle Butler in your graveyard to activate Bow Wow Bark's effect and get them back into your hand. So be very careful when you do this. So I got my 3 cards in my deck, drew a card, and that's the whole combo. And then when your opponent activates a card, effect, or anything, you could use Totally Awesome, you tribute itself, You use Totally Awesome's effect, take their control of their card. Again, Totally Awesome's effect. You take out a Dropsies from your graveyard, add it into your hand, and before your opponent turn starts, you tribute Bow Wow Bark and take out the other two combo pieces that you have in your graveyard, and then you could fusion summon your Battle Butler on the opponent's turn and get 3 more Prank Kids cards on your field, and that's the whole combo. Alright, so this is the standard going second combo. All you need in your hand are 2 Prank Kids cards. They don't have to be different ones. So in this case, I have 2 Rocksies in my hand. Also, with that being said, in this meta, going up against Drytrons, Virtual World, or Dinosaurs, or some other decks that could throw so many negates on the field, if you don't stop their combo from going through, you're most likely going to lose anyways. So if you do stop their combos, this is the combo you use to get through. So you start off by normal summoning your Prank Kid card, going into your normal combo. You link it off into Meow Meow, activate the effect from the grave, special summon the Prank Kid, and then link it off for Doodle Doo. Again, activate the effect from the grave, chain link Doodle Doo 2. And off of this search, you want to search for Prank Kids Prank. So you get your Prank Kids Prank in your hand, you throw away your Pandemonium, and you special summon a Prank Kids card. Now here you want to activate your Prank Kids Prank's effect, and by activating it, you can discard 1 Prank Kids card from your hand and special summon a token. So you discard the other Prank Kids card in your hand, special summon a token, link off those 2 for a Bow Wow Bark. So Bow Wow Bark will come through, activate the effect of the Prank Kid in the graveyard, special summon a Prank Kid on the field, and you link off your Doodle Doo and Bow Wow Bark for access code Talker. Over here, and once access code Talker comes on, your opponent can respond to the activation effects of the access code itself. So you activate access code, and since you have 3 link materials in your graveyard, you can pop 3 of your opponent's cards, and then you can swing your opponent for 4,300. Now right here, this is where the normal combo would end, but since I have a Thunder Dragon Fusion in my hand, I could use it to summon out a Battle Butler before I go into my battle phase and OTK him in that turn itself. But the normal combo would be you swing your access code, hit your opponent's face for 4,300, then you go into your main phase 2, you link off your access code and the Prank Kids card on the field for a Predaplant Verte Anaconda. Then you use the effect of Predaplant Verte Anaconda, you pay 2,000 life points, and the effect you use would be Thunder Dragon Fusion's effect if you don't already have that in your hand. And then you activate Predaplant Verte Anaconda, and you special summon out your Battle Butler by returning your 3 Prank Kids card from your graveyard to your hand. And that would be the end of your turn. And in the next turn, you can pop your opponent's cards and potentially OTK him after that. And that's going to be your turn 2 going combo.